team here, 21 of the 24 players on their roster are 05-born players. Only 3 can come back. A long shot there by Jesse Nurmi.
Get to this point in the tournament, which is almost every single year, have not been able to close the deal and win the gold.
Jesse Kiskinen couldn't knock that down. It's bumped up by Victor Eklund. And Eklund feeds that down as ripping it up the plate. He's played every minute of every game for the Finns. Knocked back in by Anton Wahlberg.
Couple games in.
Off the face-off, Väisänen feeds it back across to Jokinen. And Jokinen got poke checked there by Anton Wahlberg. And a chance now for Wahlberg busting in, rolls that wide. Wahlberg has goals in 4 straight for the Swedes. On the line, held and played back in by Rasmus Bergqvist. Eklund trying to center, that's knocked away. Pass back in front, that's broken up by Hector right there on the run. Up to center ice and now brought in by Jesse Kiskinen, who scored in 4 straight for the Finns. And that puck scores free. Mike, you have to think for the Finns, the first goal critical. There's a chance for Kiskinen, goes off a leg and wide. Sandin Pellikka plays it up for Eklund. Crisscrossing there with Wahlberg. And Eklund's shot was blocked. And back is Kangas to pick it up. Lays that back from Yeminen. Up for Ottiainen. Rink wide, he goes for Huninen. He tried another rink wide pass. That's broken up and brought back the other way by Victor Eklund. Eklund moving in, pivots back in the corner. Eklund's draft eligible this year. As that shot by Wielander goes wide. His older brother Williams, a 7th overall pick for the San Jose Sharks. Wahlberg pivots back in the corner with it. Wahlberg slides that back to Wielander, a long shot. Pinballs around in front. And Ottiainen has it back along with Hellenius. Lead pass to Hellenius is broken up. And back ahead to Wahlberg. Felix Nilsson for the face-off for Sweden. It's won by Julius Miettinen for the Finns. A quick free by Eklund. Victor Eklund trying to center it. Brought back up by Kumpalainen. For Tukala. Chipped back down to the Swedish zone. Sweden won silver last year. Lost the gold medal game to the United States. Their 4th silver medal since they last won gold in 2012. That gold in Calgary, the only gold Sweden has won in the last 43 years at the juniors. That long shot by Wielander knocked away.
For a team that over the last 20 has the best record in the round-robin portion of the tournament, it makes 0 sense. Back up the most likely candidate to do that for Finland.
Hallquist. His first international tournament for the Swedes, first IHF tournament for the Swedes. That's unusual for them. Väisänen. Drops it back for Turkala. That's banked back up by Hurtig. Puck loose at center ice. And here is Tukala with it. Arttu Tukala. Feeds that back to Väisänen for Nurmi. Finns have won 4 straight. Swedes, 5 straight wins. Wielander up for Eklund, trying to get around Väisänen. He does, he shoots, and Rippinen knocks that out. Chip back at the point for Lindstein. Goes it down to Felix Nilsson, a shot. Rippinen saved, the rebound chopped out by Väisänen. And back down to the Swedish zone. Theo Lindstein turns 20 tomorrow. Brings it back out for Wielander. This tournament for players born in 2005 or later. And the Swedes have a defenseman his size will face questions about defending.
His play with the puck is nice, good passer of it.
Listed at 5'11", 180, but the pendulum in the NHL is swinging back towards bigger defensemen. Now a chance off the wing and a quick shot there for Wahlberg, who's off for the face-off against Hellenius. And Hellenius wins that. Kangas up for Huninen. Puts it back down to the Swedish zone as Wielander goes back. Brings it back around to Wahlberg. And through the middle to Nilsson. In comes Nilsson. Swedes have numbers. Nilsson centers and it goes off the stick of Victor Eklund. And now Nilsson has it picked off by Hurnen. Hurnen got tangled up in front of the Swedish bench. And Hellenius gathers it back up. Final seconds now, and Wahlberg gets a stick up on Hellenius, who looks back at both officials and nothing doing.
I think Wahlberg got his stick right in the chin of Hellenius.
Just a minute and a half into the second period. Now a loose puck in front that was swept away by Rippinen. Nilsson. The steal was off the leg. Stenberg another chance. Oh, that was Wahlberg put that wide. Here's Wahlberg back with it. Wahlberg. Pivots back in the corner. Wahlberg. Tried to bank that back to Lindstein, but the pass drew him out. So the Swedes have the lead. A key factor for them.
Not the team you want to chase.
Johnson Hockey League. So a tying goal on a penalty that likely shouldn't have been called.
And Hemming has been getting better as this tournament has gone on, though. He's a good skater and a really good shooter.
Wahlberg knocks that down, poked away by Tukala. Wahlberg pivots back along the boards. In for Nilsson. Here's Eklund on it. Eklund winds off the boards, feeds that back to Lindstein. Lindstein shoots. Bounced away. Eklund got spun around. Wahlberg finds off Bison. Wahlberg still with it. Fires that back to Lindstein. A shot that goes off a leg. Back is Wilander. Yep. Kangas looks ahead to Hellenius. Consta Hellenius has it chopped away by Nilsson. It's moved back down to the finish zone. 7 straight one-goal games between these two at the World Junior Championship. And we appear to be not steaming, but grinding our way towards another one here this afternoon. Hellenius, lead pass for Hurnen.
Wilander, Sandin Pellikka with 2 each.
Here is Wilander back at the point for Sandin Pellikka. Lines it back around for Edstrom. Sandin Pellikka with it. So the Swedes with the rare penalty coming to Sweden. So a goal right after a power play ended, and then a power play marker. And the Finns have done almost nothing on the man advantage in the tournament.
Right, of course. Timing is everything in a short tournament.
Kivaharju. That pass picked up. Syrio had that knocked away. Wahlberg, the Lions there with the Yemen. That pass was blocked by Kivaharju. Great defensive play there by Aaron Kivaharju. Wahlberg back on it. Bumps there with the Yemen. Eklund shoved down by Kivaharju. Get free back in front. That pass broken up from Eklund. Hurnen sends it back ahead.
Wide to the net, restoring the lead right away.
That's his 3rd of the tournament. He's been terrific for them.
He's been good.
He's been passed over 2 NHL drafts. Playing his first year in Sweden's top league, the SM Liga. That's a huge goal for the Finns. Wow, get up. Felix Nilsson, Nashville second rounder. Jumps in, rolls that just wide. Now Nilsson sends it back in front. The bounce it back knocked away by Ruohonen. Ripping it up to play it. Up there for Jesse Nurmi. And squeezed there by Nilsson. The puck bounces across the ice. Lindstein back with it. That's knocked down. Ruohonen almost got a shot away there. Now Ruohonen picks out the loose puck. He's a battler for the Finns, Ruohonen.
Pesky, and he's quick to get to the fight. Makes it difficult to handle.
Wearing a full shield doesn't have to age-wise, but just a puck in the face in practice prior to the tournament. And now Wahlberg, one of the most dangerous Swedes, works in. And Yemen, stay with him. Daniel Nieminen. Watching Eklund closely, spun back in front by Nilsson, kicked out by Rimpinen. Sandin Pellikka shoots, it got through, Rimpinen kicks that away. And Gustafsson,
That's a player responsible.
Sweden out shooting Finland 7-1 here in the period. Lindstein plays it back in a long shot. He's at the World Junior Championship. Here's Wilander. Feeds it across. Lindstein shot was blocked by Kuppalainen. Out he goes to Halttunen. And Halttunen shovels that back down to the Swedish zone. Yefting goes after him. Jumping up is Halttunen. Bats it back into the Swedish end. Lindstein goes back, being trailed there by Kuppalainen. Wilander. Spins it back across for Nilsson. Felix Nilsson, rink wide pass, finds Eklund steaming in. Eklund, little back pass, trying to find Wahlberg. He's tied up in the corner by two Finnish players. Nilsson takes a bump there from Kiviharju. Wahlberg winds in. Wahlberg plays it back across. Gustafsson moves across the top and shoots. Kick saved there by Halttunen. Down low, Wahlberg feeds it back. Gustafsson slides it back. Hallqvist. Back for Gustafsson. Back across is Gustafsson. Shoots. That was just wide. A penalty coming. It's going against the Finns. Kiviharju a warning.
And if you don't heed it, that's your fault.
Sweden 1 for 2 on the power play. Wilander back across for Sandin Pellikka. Unger Sorum. Spread that back front, but off the skate of Kangas and down the ice.
This first unit with Wilander and Sandin Pellikka, they like to start behind the net, come up their right side, and either go through the seam of Sandin Pellikka or around the horn of Sandin Pellikka. It's a very unique setup, two defensemen as the shooters.
They're two of their best options offensively. Eklund bumps it ahead. Jokinen goes back. Around it goes to Sandin Pellikka. Back for Wilander. For Sandin Pellikka shoots. Tip puck goes off the glass. To Unger Sorum. Unger Sorum to Wilander. Unger Sorum shoots. Rimpinen save. Rebound loose in front. And Rimpinen's got it. That's with the face-off against Miettinen and wins that cleanly. Väisänen to the line but not out. Wilander back across for Sandin Pellikka. For Wilander. Back for Unger Sorum. Unger Sorum to Wilander. Long shot, Rimpinen save, rebound loose in front. Eklund digging for it. The puck squirts free. It's still sitting there. And finding fire down the ice by Nurmi. That was a close call for the Swedes.
It's 12-1 now in the third period, very quickly in favor of Sweden.
Wahlberg works it in, shoots, bouncing puck, but Rimpinen saves, still loose. Back in front, Rimpinen down into the post. Sandin Pellikka, he fires off the inboards. Rippenen's lost his goal stick. Kuppalainen has the puck back and slides it back ahead for Erden. Thomas Erden busting in. Erden sends it back in front, just knocked away. Malasiola. Sandin Pellikka came back and got a stick on that. Nilsson back for Sandin Pellikka. Went to a shootout last year in Gothenburg on New Year's Eve. The Finns spoiled the party with a shootout win. Kiskinen. Back to Jokinen. Jokinen, lead pass for Kiskinen, winding in. Kiskinen feeds it back in front. Great save there by Colleen. There's barely seen any action here in the third period. Miettinen stopped on that one. Wahlberg drops it back. Loose in front. Good shot there. Taken by Eklund. Bad save by Rimpinen. Still loose in front. That's swatted away by Kangas. This game's all of a sudden up on two wheels as Nurmi brings it out. It's hard to remember the first period when almost nothing happened. That was Finland's first shot in 9 minutes.
Rimpinen's stick has been on the ice, one that's been in his hand this period. He's been scrambling all around with all the action. 17 shots for Sweden.
6 to go here in the third period. That's in the glove of Rimpinen. With the change, the right side gets off. As Sandin Pellikka waits for line mates to change for Sweden. Lead pass for Nilsson moving in. Felix Nilsson spins back. For Wilander. Moves around Kiskinen. Wilander back in again in the corner with it. Tied up by Ruohonen. That's picked up by Victor Eklund. And Eklund spins off the boards. Eklund shoots, rip it and save. Long rebound goes back to Lindstein. Eklund. Bumped there by Ruohonen. Sweden white knuckle a quarterfinal win 3-2 over Latvia. Now in a battle here against their arch rivals from Finland in the third period. At the point, Hunterton trying to find Kiskinen streaking ahead. Now fires it back down to the Swedish zone. Thelin missed it.
Not too many men, not even close.
And you have to play the puck. If it hits you, it's fine.
Not to mention there was just 5 guys out there.
Here's Sandin Pellikka. Across to Wahlberg. Kimaharju plays it back for Ruohonen. He's bottled up there for the moment by Nilsson. And Ruohonen skates away, finds Kiskinen. Up for Ruohonen. Ruohonen gains center ice. And that plays offside. 5 to go in the overtime period. Yemi with it. Finns have barely had the puck here in OT. Yemi. Hands on that pass is picked up by Forsfjord. Zeb Forsfjord moves in, drops it back for Eklund. He falls. Earned it. Nervously look back at the official. Alasirwa plays it back to Tukala. Finns might not mind a shootout.
They've been on their heels so much, they're just trying to slow things right down.
Tukala pivots back again. Inside 3 to go in OT. Rautiainen. He gets ahead of steam. Rautiainen. Barreling, and that play was offside. Looked like it. Miettinen. Long shot back in front. Loose puck at the side of the goal. Picked up by Rautiainen. Rautiainen. Back along the boards. Back for Nieminen. Feeds it back for Tukala. He falls. Tukala keeps it alive, and now Lindstein has it back. 2.5 to go in OT. So the potential offside.